What is up, guys? Lone Wolf here. We got some exciting news from Blizzard Entertainment themselves that Dragonflight will be launching November 28th, 2022. So I've taken the liberty to make a small little list of things you can do to make your transition from Shadowlands into the pre-patch into Dragonflight just a little more easier. And the main question we gotta ask ourselves just to start this off is, what are we gonna play? With the launch of Dragonflight, expect a bunch of different changes to all the classes. Using the talent calculator given to us by Wowhead, we can see everything and pre-plan how we're going to play and build our character. Now there's a lot of stuff to go over, so I can't cover everything in this video, but for example, some cool things I noticed are warriors being able to leap and pull things in with them, priests are getting what is essentially mass entanglement, and paladins are getting a battle res. It's important to know early what you want to play and maybe do a little bit of pre-building, that way you're not completely blindsided when all this information is dumped on you in the pre-patch. Tell me what you plan to play on in Dragonflight. I'm trying to decide over Arms Warrior, Holy Paladin, and Affliction Lock. They all seem pretty fun right now. I still got a little time to decide, so I'm definitely not rushing it. If you are indecisive or maybe want to play a main and a alt, I got some good news for you. The Winds of Wisdom are returning once more to the Shadowlands, giving you a 50% EXP boost to level that second thing you might want to play. Be warned though, this buff will be going away during the pre-patch for Dragonflight. They are restructuring the leveling during the pre-patch as well, so leveling still won't be as bad compared to that vanilla Shadowlands leveling experience. Someone over on Wowhead did the math. The most optimal way to level is using Winds of Wisdom from levels 1 to 39, and then when the pre-patch hits, leveling from 39 to 60, just because all those EXP values that they're nerfing in those higher levels. So just keep that in mind. Moving on, your main character might benefit from a fresh set of professions. The WoW team is putting a lot of effort in the new Dragonflight profession system, so professions won't just be used to craft legendaries. There will be crafting specializations such as Armorsmith, Weaponsmith, Flask, Elixir Master, and many more. Also, a new crafting order system is being added to breathe a more social aspect back into professions. With this feature, you can send out requests for a potion, a piece of armor, whatever it may be, and a specialist can take that offer at the profession hub and fulfill it for a small fee. I'm going to link a detailed explanation of this in the description of this video, so if you are interested, you can check that out for yourself. I'm actually really excited for this change. I personally love professions and the idea of them being a gold generator and a pastime for your character, so let me know what professions you might be interested in the comments below. Going into a new expansion, you're going to need a little bit of gold just to make sure you get by. I personally think having at least one WoW token's worth of gold is a really solid place to be. I don't really know too many gold farming routes, but if you just mine/do herbalism for 15 minutes before bed, I'm sure you'll get there, or at least close. Ore and herbs are still flying off the market right now, so just save up a little bit of pocket change for a rainy day. It's nice to be able to buy flasks, food, and maybe a trinket going into the new raid or Mythic Plus. Also, transmog ain't cheap. Let's fucking face it, looking this good, it comes at a hefty price. The next thing on my list is making sure you clean out those bags. It's so easy to fall into the routine of holding every single item in our giant 32 slot bags. And with all the Shadowlands bag bloat, it honestly doesn't help our cause. Ask yourself, do I really need all these random Shadowlands items? The answer is, probably not, man. I'm notorious for this, so it's hard to preach here. I showed my friends my bags once on a live stream and it was a nail in the coffin for me. Make sure you do the same for your bank. If you're holding on to stuff that you've had for years, it might be time to let that stuff go. Like, no, seriously, bro, it's time to let it go. Move on. Anyway, those were all the points I really wanted to touch on about going into Dragonflight. Just really educate yourself on the character you want to play. That way you're not scrambling last minute, deciding if you want to play Warrior, if you want to play Holy Pele, if you want to play Affliction Lock. Get the gold situated, have a nice little reserve, and clean up those bags, man. It's going to help you so much in the long run. If you liked the video, leave a like, please subscribe, and until next time, take it easy.